Hello. One of the things that we do on our farm, I haven't seen you for a while, so I thought I'll talk to you about multi-species farming. This is what we're trying to do in not a really long time at all. We established multi-species farm. The reason for it is that you have a different ways of kind of grazing and feeding, and you get different type of food that you supply. Primarily we grow pigs, and that's our main business. Okay, but over the years we kind of collected a reasonable collection of sheep that you see on our fields. So the ones at the back, the white ones, they're all just a mixed breed sheep that we collected over the years as a rescue or whatnot. You know, lambs that somebody did not want or whatever else, as we do. But there are sheep that you can see there, and there is a bit there. Okay, the little brown ones, they're soy sheep, the rare breed sheep that close to extinction. Not really, but not kind of, they need a bit of help as a breed. So we've got last year some ewes that were pregnant, and they created some, well, they gave birth to some babies. And so we have kind of a bit of different type of sheep. Okay, so they take up to 2 years to mature for us to have a good meat of them, and we're still waiting for that. But yeah, so this is what we do. So they graze the bit that is good for grazing. Okay, and then we have some ducks and chickens. Ducks came along as a kind of, Darren had some ducks and he brought them over, and then we have some chickens. Okay, they are in the enclosures because of the bird flu, but we get some eggs. So we kind of have a ability to have pork, we have ability to have lamb, and we have an ability to have eggs. We're looking into project of doing growing the actual chickens for meat as well, which is really quite difficult to come by. And then what we have as well, we've just started, because obviously the life moves on, and we started to try to grow things in terms of the food. So we built this little raised beds. The reason why there's a green stuff over them is to keep primarily to keep our cats, who work as a well, some of them work as a rat catchers. Yeah, because you can't, on a farm you cannot have a poison for rats, because if rats eats the poison and then wanders off, then other animal, mostly pigs, potentially can eat the rat and then get poisoned, so it goes into food chain. So we rely on cats very heavily to actually control our rat population. So yeah, so in order for us to stop cats using these beds, raised beds, as a, as a toilet, we basically put this green mesh over, but we can open it, and so we started to grow things. So we've got some salads, we put some cabbages, and we're carrying on building it. So we've got some green peas there, and pea shoots, and then we have some Brussels sprouts, some leeks. Maybe it's late in the year, but we kind of had a go at it. And this is the last thing that we're building. We're just experimenting. So you see, when you grow, you just go ahead and try something new. We're building this to put some tomatoes in, tomato plants. So yeah, we kind of do all sorts of things, and even though it keeps us busy, sometimes more than we probably need. There's some strawberries, look. Yeah, so strawberry plants, that's the dog's barking. That's a multi-species that we don't really accommodate. So we've got turkeys as well that we keep for eggs. Those who've been to the farm have probably had turkey eggs, tried them or bought them. So yeah, in order to kind of to balance the system altogether, you do have to have a multi-species. And that's the problem that occurred with the having monocrops. When we concentrate on one type of animal, we completely dismiss another, and then you know, it kind of doesn't work together. And that is the problem, that basically universal, not universal earth-wise, is a problem, that we rely heavily on monocrops. So in order to balance that, people say, oh, it's just a small holding. Yeah, you can call it whatever you like. If you don't want to call us a farm, that's fine, we won't get offended. Call us a small holding. The thing is, we try our very best to actually produce food that is good for environment and good for everybody around. And yeah, that's why we plant, that's why we grow different species, and that's why we do it. And what you have to try to do is to support these small holding producers, if you want to call them that way. If you don't want to call them farmers, that's fine. But this is the people who truly believe that they make a difference, and they try their very best to bring the best to your table. Okay, that's it for today.